Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can connect N8N to Postgres that will be running locally via Docker. And so you can add Postgres as a chat memory for AI agents or use Postgres as a database in general for N8N. Now I assume you already have N8N and Docker installed. If you do, let's get started. Okay, so I have an AI agent here that's going to need a memory. So let's click on memory here and you see we have these alternatives. I'm going to choose Postgres chat memory. And the first thing I need to do is create a credential, create new credential. And you can see here that we have, there's a lot of different information we have to give it. One is the host, localhost is not going to work. And then the name of the database and the username that's used for the database and the password for the database. So let's go back out and open up a terminal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create, download and create a container for Postgres using Docker. So to do that, I'm going to do sudo docker run -it to run it interactively. Name, to give it a name, I'm going to call it Postgres. And now we're going to set some environment variables. So we're going to set our password, our username, and the database name. So for each environment variable, I'm going to do -e. The first one is going to be Postgres user. This is the username. So I'm just going to call it Postgres. Call it whatever you want. And then we're going to choose a password. I'm just going to add a temporary simple password here. Make sure to add a real password, a good one. Postgres password. So I'm going to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last one is the name of the database. So it's going to be Postgres DB, and then give it a name. If you don't give it a name, it will default to your username. Okay, and now we also have the network. So it's important that for this to work, that Postgres is running on the same internal network, Docker network, that N8N is running on. So we're going to have to look up the network N8N is running on. So for that, I'm going to open a new terminal. I'm going to sudo docker. Let's make this a little bit larger and zoom in. Sudo docker ps. And you can see here we have Docker, that's N8N. Okay, it's running. All right, everything's good here. We're actually gonna, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna inspect our N8N container, Docker inspect. So you can use either the container ID here or the name. I'm going to use the name, N8N. And down here on the networks here, you see the network it's running on, and it is the bridge network, which is the default network. So that's good. Now we remember that, and we go back to our other terminal here, and we add that name here. So this makes sure that this container is connected to the same network. And finally, the name of the image from which we're going to create this container, which is Postgres. Click on enter. Docker response from the name of the container Postgres is already in use by container. Okay, so it seems that I already have a Postgres running. So I'm going to look at this Postgres. Okay, container, you have to rename that container. Well, I don't have one running, so this is problematic. So what we're going to do, let's just remove this. Copy. Sudo, let's try this, like, let's see if we can remove it. Sudo docker remove. Okay, it seems it was removed. So now let's run our old command here again. See if we can install it. Yeah, and it worked. Okay, great. So now you can see that we have Postgres running here. Let's go back to N8N. And now we're gonna start by adding the IP address of our Postgres database. So let's go back to the terminal, not this one, this one. And let's do sudo docker ps. And you see we have Postgres running here. It's looking good. It's running on port 5432. So let's go back here and confirm that. 5432, that's set correctly. Okay, let's go back to the terminal. And now we're gonna inspect Postgres to get the IP address. So I'm gonna sudo docker inspect Postgres, because that's the name here of the container. And then you see here it's all on the bridge network, so it's connected to the same network as N8N, which is good. And we're gonna take its IP address now. So you see this part here. Copy that and go back here to N8N and change the host to this IP address. The database name, if you remember, we named it Postgres. We're gonna leave that as so. Otherwise, set the name that you chose. The username, I also chose Postgres, and then the password that you chose. I chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's what I'm gonna set here. And we've already confirmed that the port is correct, and everything else we're just gonna leave as is and click on save. And it says we connected successfully. Great. Now let's try this out. So let's click on chat here and say, hi, my name is Ben. Hello, Ben. Okay. My last name is Stiller. Now ask, what is my full name? Your full name, Benjamin Edward Stiller. Okay. So if you look here, you see that it's using Postgres chat memory. If you go down here, scroll down, you can see the whole list of things. So, hi, my name is Ben. My last name is Stiller, etc. So it's extracting the context from the chat memory from Postgres correctly. So, yeah. Now we can use Postgres with these credentials for other things, not just for chat memory, but also for as a database for other things you want to do with N8N. So I hope you find this video valuable. If you did, please like, subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else in the future. And until next time, take care.